Hey everybody, so I am here at the thrift shop, the little thrift shop that's near the college town, and I'm running in for a little bit to see what we can find to flip online for a profit. And as I said, I am trying to find things that are worth a little bit more money. Last few videos, and I'm still on that path. I have quite a bit of inventory, and I was on vacation 2 weeks, so not a lot of stuff has moved. And I'm still trying to get organized from being away and get things taken pictures of, and I don't want to get much further behind. Besides, I had a SD card corrupt, filled with pictures of products, so now I have to go into my garage, do an inventory, and pull all the stuff that I took pictures of already and take pictures again that got corrupted. So I don't even know how bad that's going to be yet. So I don't want to get myself too far behind that 8 ball. So we're just going to see what we can find. We're going to do a quick cruise through. Hopefully I'll be able to record in there. Sometimes I can't, and we'll see how it goes. I did get a little recording done in the other store, but we'll see how this one goes. All right, so let's go shop. So the first rack I go to here is all of the maternity clothes and the scrubs. I had just found Figs at the other store, and that's a really good brand, so I thought I would give this a real quick little look through. And it's like mostly Cherokee and some other brands. I saw an F. I thought it might be Figs, but it's Fit Stretch. So, oops. So anyway, I'm just kind of seeing what they got. Cuddle Duds. I like Cuddle Duds. I didn't know they made scrubs. So I'm just kind of seeing what they have. I'm also going to check the pants to see if I can find pants that match the Figs top that I found, because that would be just awesome, but I don't find them. Nothing good. More Cherokee, more Cherokee. So I just kind of go through it and found some. There's the other place where they had Grey's Anatomy. There's some shorts mixed in, and so I'm just kind of looking, seeing what they got. That was not anything either. So there's some from the hospital nearby that are have the hospital logos on them. A lot of the kids in the college town are in nursing or medical programs. So we're gonna go over here and take a quick look through some of the shorts and see if there's anything over here and check. That's a pretty roughed up tag. I like board shorts and things like that, so I'm seeing if there's anything exciting here. In this particular store, the clothing's very hit or miss, and I don't usually find much of anything exciting. I have to be very careful of damage here to get stuff that's a little more roughed up sometimes. But it's always worth a look, so that's what I'm doing. Always looking for chubbies. Those were Ralph Lauren shorts. But I have quite a bit of Ralph Lauren in stock right now. So, like I said, I'm looking for things that are a little bit more profitable, and those shorts are probably about $20. Quick peruse through the jeans. Levi's, but they're just, nothing special. And I have found a couple pairs of Levi's that were very special lately, so definitely taking looks for them. And now we're back into the t-shirts and the sweatshirts and seeing if there's anything in here. Some H&M, and an Orlando shirt, another polo. So I'm just kind of seeing what they got. Always looking for some vintage tees. Always looking for certain name brands. Eagles championship shirts, Jefferson Hospital shirts. So I'm not finding too much of anything. That's a George, an Express, it's a Guess shirt, and I Guess is kind of mediocre with me. We have a Guess outlet near us, so a lot of that stuff is coming from the outlet, and it's kind of not as valuable. So I'm just kind of perusing through, seeing what comes up. Gildan. So I'm always looking for, if you see tags on things, you might want to stop and double check and see if they're vintage. But these are all not tags and nothing exciting. So on to the back of the thing. So this is our loose toy bin, and there's lots of stuff in here, and they're 25 cents each. And occasionally, when I'm up to it, we will dig through and see what we can find. I did not feel like digging through today because I have a lot of small toys. Actually, I'm having a small toy sale this evening, 8 p.m. on Whatnot. So if you want to go check me out, I will put my link in the bottom, and you can get $15 free to shop if you use my link. And you don't even have to shop with me. You can shop with anybody. But there's lots of people selling on there. You can pick up some great deals. Everything tonight is going to be $1 start. There's a really cute Peppa Pig table set, and the plush bins are full. So now the plush bins here, mostly the plush bins are 50 cents. This is a really dirty Olaf. I mean, it's a filthy, dirty Olaf. So we moved him aside because he's big and really dirty, and I'm not dealing with that. And, so I'm looking to see what they have, and there's a lot in there. So I'm just kind of going through and picking things out and seeing what I find. That was a piggy, and it was a little doll. I'm checking her tushy tag. You can see there's a dog on a leash there in the bin. I didn't pick him up, but I do find some interesting things in this bin. She was really cute though, that face. So as you see, there's a Mickey Mouse down there. It's a little tie. There's a little turtle. So on this end, there's a bed for a doll and a rag doll. That was Groovy Girls. My daughter had those when she was little. So I'm trying to get in here and see what they got. And you got to kind of move the big stuff out of the way, and then you got to dig. There's a Happy Easter, and I have no idea what that was. And there's this, and I'm like, oh, wait, let me see about this. It's a Build-A-Bear. So, anything that's a Build-A-Bear that's not a bear tends to do well. So I threw that one in my cart. And that was the beginning of an amazing day at the bin. So this was a Cabbage Patch doll, and there were two of them. Both were African American. I don't do a lot with dolls. I have a couple collectible dolls, but I have a couple little Cabbage Patch dolls. But Cabbage Patch dolls are very hit and miss, and they have to be vintage, they have to be specific head numbers, and I don't know them all. But do you see that orange thing down there? I don't even realize it's there yet. That was a little Paw Patrol. But pay attention for a minute here, because that little orange thing that I'm about to grab, I just about fainted right there. I'm like, are you kidding? Are you seriously kidding? What the hell did I just find? I can't even believe. I'm so excited right now. You have no idea. I'm looking at the tag, and it's kind of chewed up, but I know what it is. It is a Build-A-Bear Halloween pumpkin kitty, and it is a big bolo. So I'm very excited. So, all right, trying to calm down. All right, so now look at my cart. There are two with tags on them. There are some ugly dolls. There's a Squishmallow. There's a Vermont teddy bear new with tags. There's a little Douglas doll. This is a German Shepherd new with tags. There's a Lovey. There's a vintage 1994 rabbit. There's the kitty cat. That's the big bucks item. And I didn't even realize all about her until I got home. That's just a little Gans Webkins, but it's a bulldog, and bulldogs can be well. So I'm pretty excited. I have a cart full of amazing little things right there, and I'm heading over to the hard goods. So this was a really cute kitty cat. It did not have any markings on it, and it was like heavy, but it had this like decoupage on it with the little calico print. It was really cute. And there's an owl. They have a lot of stuff here, and again, it's just real hit or miss. So many times when I find something I'm really excited about, there's a crack, there's a chip, there's a, it's so frustrating. So there, we're just going to kind of peruse. There's like a 25th anniversary little jar, candy jar, a little snowman, a little bunny rabbit. There's a bride and groom, some bottles, some figurines. So I'm just seeing what they find, what I can find. There was a cute little flamingo ornament, but they wanted I was going to get it, but they wanted kind of a lot of money for that little like flamingo ornament, so it went back on the shelf. So usually these guys are pretty good with pricing, but every now and then, I mean, they have a whole section of stuff that's very priced stuff that's in the cabinets, and they have their own eBay sales. So lots of times, like the glassware and things like that, the person who owns the store is pretty knowledgeable, and she'll put it up on eBay herself and try to get top dollar for it. It's fine, her store, understand, can't blame her. I was looking at that little wooden truck, kind of checking it out. There's a little bunny with some blue chintz head. Is it chintz? Is that right? I don't know what that is. It's like a willowy pattern. Love lives here. So I'm just taking my time, seeing if there's anything that knocks my socks off. But generally, it's not so much. It's just, there's just a lot of little trinkety things. And once in a while, you find something cool. I actually have these coasters at home, the glass ones you can put pictures in. There's a little plaque with a woman on it and a bunch of words. There's some candles that are Christmas trees, and they've been in the sun. They have a little curve to them. So, some angels up there, gingham, lots of angels in here. They had like a lot of angels. Somebody must have gotten rid of an angel collection, because there were a lot of angels here, and I collect angels. So I was noticing all the angels they had and thinking, I don't need any more angels. So that was really pretty, and it was broken. I was so disappointed because they were marble and they were beautiful bookends. And bookends that are marble can do very well. And those were very pretty, and they had like monks on them and a cross, and unfortunately they were broken though. So moving on, just seeing what they have. And you'll notice occasionally I'm cameraing to the other side because I'm trying to see what's on both sides. And there we have broken things. Just somebody broke it. And while I was filming, actually, somebody broke something very loud, and the guy was going by me to clean up the mess. So this is the UNESCO Precious Moments birthday train. It wasn't all there, and Precious Moments is kind of meh as far as real sale is concerned, but I always like Precious Moments. I think they're so cute. So I was checking them out. All my kids are grown up now, though, so I don't need them. Anyway, so I'm just seeing what else we find. They have a whole bunch of plates, and I wish plates did better, because there's some darn cute plates. I was seeing if this was anything. It had the tag on it, had some writing on the bottom. It was priced $3, which isn't bad. It's a little cute snowman. You'll notice I'm pulling things off the shelf to show you, because it is dark in parts of the store, like super dark. So when you film, sometimes it's really hard, especially like this particular end as I go around the corner here. It's lit up in the corner behind, but then in the next section, It's super dark. So there were some more angels that were like all handmade angels. So I'm just seeing if there's anything exciting. Always looking at the cute little angels. More and more angels. Tons and tons. And that takes you back up to the upper level where the clothes are. So that's all their like fabrics and blankets and pillows and stuff are back there. And I do go back there from time to time. And we have some ephemera on the shelves here, some crafting stuff. I was looking at the Kodak photo greeting card paper. Some Kodak paper does really well for resale. But that was greeting card paper, not photo paper. So I left it behind. But I'm just kind of seeing what's here, if anything jumps out at me. Right now I'm just uber focused on the things already in my cart, and I'm just filming to get some more footage, but I really want to go out and find out what everything is worth that's in my cart. But that's okay. We'll do that at the end of this video. It's pretty exciting. So again, a ton of angels, a little Avon owl. He was pretty cute. Some Avon can still fetch a decent price, but you have to look it all up. And I wasn't looking because I was filming, so I was sticking with what I know. There were some pretty candles, Christmassy candles. And candles also can do well if they're unused. And some of the scents from Yankee Candle, even if they're used, will resell. So that was just a really cute reticulated plate. I was just checking it out because it's cute. They wanted $4 for it. It had a little wear on the gold, but it was pretty interesting. So a little doll and a little figurine and a single candlestick. I think that's a Mikasa candlestick. This little teddy bear was really cute, and it was in a little wooden cradle. It was very primitive. But I don't think it was anything that was big on resale. Now this particular little thing, it's 1980 something, made in Taiwan. It's pretty cute. It was 50 cents, and I don't know who the logo was. I still don't know who the logo is, but I did end up picking that up because it was pretty cute, and I liked it. I just thought it was cute. It was something nice. This is a Linux ornament. Our first home. It was really pretty. I think it was from 2004 though. And things like that are they're very long. It takes a long time for something like that to sell. So I don't need anything that's going to sit in the store long again right now. So just kind of meandering down. Ooh, excuse me. I'm always yawning while I'm doing these video voiceovers. That was just a cute little bunny rabbit on skis. I actually have a bunny rabbit on skis that's even cuter than that one. I don't know what it is about skiing bunny rabbits, but there's some custom painted ceramic things and some non-custom painted ones. And I was checking this out. It was a bird. I don't know what's up with me checking the birds out lately. I just, I'm not really like into birds, but some of them are so pretty and well painted. I just have to pick them up and look at them. So now we're in the mug section. I always check out the mug section here because you never know what you're going to find. And I'm looking for Starbucks mugs. I'm looking for Disney mugs. I'm looking for anything that's, interesting or vintage. And that yellow one there, I really didn't look at it. The one with the stars. And I have a feeling I might have picked that up and checked it out better. Figural mugs, Spire King, the Jadeite mugs. None of those were here, of course, but I was just checking them out. That was really pretty, and it was a tea light container without any candle wax in it, but it was really pretty. So let's just see what they have. And they had a bunch of shoes randomly on the bottom shelf in the middle of the China section. So I did pick up those cowboy boots to take a look at them, but they weren't any brand that I recognized. But I was seeing if I recognize the brand or if I could get any information off of them. It is really hard to film and look at things, I gotta tell you, with one hand. So pardon my terrible camera. while I tried to do this, but I didn't recognize any brand. So then we're in the shot glasses. Sometimes shot glasses can be good too if you find interesting vintage ones, but none of those were terribly exciting. These were all the china, excuse me, and plates. So more china and plates on that side and more mugs on that side. It's very tight in this store, so I'm always like finagling my cart around. So that was a Last Supper plate, and it was really pretty. A little kitty cat. So back in figurines again. Oh, I gotta eat something. I guess my sugar's dropping because I'm yawning all of a sudden. There's a christening cross, a little metal deer. It was just sitting there on the shelf. I don't know what it's for. It was a salt shaker. I've seen the salt shaker there before. Sadly, there's not a pepper shaker because I would have picked them up if they were a set. They were very cute. It's like a basket of flowers. So there's this little, it was like jade and stone flowers, and that was pretty cute too. I did contemplate it. A candle holder, a joy sign, a little Statue of Liberty. That's a really pretty candle holder there. So I'm kind of seeing if there's anything else on the shelves that I want to take with me. And I'm not finding much here that's like exciting. That was a cute little painted shell. You just never know what you're going to find. I mean, you kind of have to look. The Better Home and Gardens, which is a Walmart brand of candle. That was a top to a candle. Now, this is the candle holder section, so I always look in here to see if there's anything exciting happening. That was a little cut glass candle or vase. It was really pretty. Starburst kind of pattern on it. So I'm just seeing what they have. Of course, it was just one, and this was just one, and both of them were pretty, but one candlestick just isn't really great. So I ended up leaving them. There had been two, I'd have been excited, but no, there was something there that was very dirty and ugly. I don't know what it was. I was trying to figure out what is happening here. So this is the glassware, and again, there's more plates, there's clear, lots of clear glass. There's another candlestick, different from the other candlesticks, and again, there's just one candlestick, and or whatever that is, I think it's a candlestick. So there was a little pot there with a lid. It was pretty lightweight though, so I left it, but it was cute. I liked the way it looked. It looked a little like a beehive, only it was white. Baseball mom wine bottle. Divided dish. I thought that was like a silver rim dish. It's actually plastic. So I was like, oh, okay. Plastic. Plastic. You find a lot of plastic that looks like it's not plastic. There was a pretty crystal bowl there, but it's big, and I'm just not doing big. So I'm just looking to see if there's anything in the glassware that's exciting, and there is not. There's a lot of it, but there's nothing that's exciting. But I always do, you never know. You gotta look, you gotta see if there's anything cool and vintage and that would do well. And sometimes there is, and then, you don't want to miss it. So you got to look at the top shelves and the bottom shelves and all the shelves. And actually those glasses that were on the bottom shelf that we just looked at looks like my wine glasses that I have. And they were actually from the dollar store, like in the early 2000s. And they're actually crystal at the dollar store in the early 2000s. Who'd think? But they're great. They're like heavy crystal and super sturdy, and I like them. They're like water goblets, but we use them for wine because, if we're going to drink wine, a water goblet's the way to go. So I was looking at these little champagne flutes, but there's only 3 of them. But they were pretty. But they weren't anything like name brand or anything exciting. So I continued my look. So I thought this might be Fiesta wear. Look how pretty it is. And it wasn't in bad condition, and it's not. It's some other random brand that I've never heard of before. So I was like, oh, okay, it's not Fiesta. Let's put that back. But Fiesta can do well too, so keep an eye out for that, especially certain ones like the circle teapot or water jug. That one does real well. So I was an empty box. It's just like the plastic, disappointing. So it's a tight squeeze. So I'm trying to film and turn this cart with one hand, which is always exciting. So don't mind me. So over here, you're going to see, I'm going to look at on this shelf, and there's a couple bottles and some glassware. And I'm kind of seeing what there is, a salt and pepper shaker. And I spot this bottle. It's purple, and it's a fish, and it's by Wheaton Glass, which is local. It's near where my in-laws used to live. That's in Millville, New Jersey. So I plop it into my cart because it was cool. It was a fish bottle. So that ended up coming home with me as well. So I'm seeing if there's anything else cool, but there was not. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's lots of cool stuff. Like these coasters are great with the silver rim, but not just one of them. If you get a whole set, they can be pretty good. There's some cut glass. It's very sharp. Candy dish. And I actually have one almost identical to this at home. But, you know, some cut glass is really nice, but it's a hard sell. It's a long sell on Facebook. You're going to hold it for a while because clear glass just doesn't move quickly. So there were some foamy daisies there because this is the section of random things. That was a really pretty wood trash can. And I was checking out to see the branding on it. And there's a little tin can that's kind of cute that I was checking out. It's an old Fossil watch tin can, but I don't think it's really that old. It's just made to look old. And this was cool too. The world's it was R.H. Macy's tin, but it wasn't, I don't know how, it was vintage certainly, but it wasn't like old. So that was a pretty little candy dish. Ooh, and the lid was very difficult to keep on, but it was pretty. And then this was a phone cover. How funny is that? It was actually putting it to put on a phone, like the Tower of London. That was pretty cool. It was like rubbery. I never saw anything like that before. So there's some potpourri and a pretty little leaf dish. This was really pretty, and it was shaped like a leaf, and I really liked it. And I debated. It was Andrea by Sadek, and I think I looked it up after I got off, and it really just wasn't worth the pick, so it ended up going back on the shelf. But I did contemplate it because I liked it. So there's some brass pots. They looked a little like, communion things. So I don't know. I don't think they were, but. And then there's some more clear glass up top here. They were some pretty wine glasses and a little frosted glass vase, but it was clear on the bottom. It was just faux frosted. So that went back on the shelf. That was a gold vase. Again, I was seeing what that one was. Somebody spray painted that one, so that was, like, oh, okay. So the yellow jar, amber cookie jar thing was pretty, but it's big. And I'm kind of anti-big right now, so I'm just seeing what else there is. And nothing exciting. So now I head over to the shoes, and every now and then I found shoes here that were decent, but I don't think I found anything today. But I did give it a look. I was just seeing there were some Puma. I think they were Jordans, maybe. But trust me, if they're out here on the rack, they're either a brand that they don't know, or they're not anything exciting, because they do put the higher end stuff behind the counter. So, and sometimes higher end stuff, I'm not really higher end. I've actually took a pair out to look at, and I had concerns about their being real. So, and I let them know. Hey guys, so I just came out of the thrift store where I wasn't going to buy very much, but their plush is always 50 cents. Sometimes it's marked up a little, but usually it's 50 cents. And today, the girl that was on the register, who is always sweet and really nice to me, rung up all the plush for 50 cents. So there were 17 pieces. And I got a vase and I got another item, and altogether I think I spent $12 and something. Now, I say that because in amongst the things that I picked up for 50 cents is a kitty cat with pumpkins all over it. And it has part of a tag left on it for Build-A-Bear. That kitty cat might be worth a little less than normal, but that kitty cat is a bolo, and a big one. So I'm actually going to do the totals for that and everything after I look up all the plush, because I got quite a few things, and I got some great things. Things with tags, great things. A Vermont teddy bear, a Douglas. So I got some great plush today. They had a lot of really good stuff. So when I get home and I go through, I will do the haul then. But that cat, and I think that frog too. They got a frog Build-A-Bear too. Right now I'm just like, oh, so excited. So I'll tell you more later. Hi guys, so we're gonna do the thrift haul from the little thrift shop because it was crazy. It was crazy good. Okay, so I'm gonna flip the phone and we'll show you what we got. So here is the pile of goodness that we got at the thrift store. So there were 17 plush, and I paid 50 cents for every one of them. Plus I paid 50 cents for that vase, the white one here, and I paid $3 for the fish. Okay, so we're going to go over this real quick, and we might as well start with her. So this little dolly here is I'm going to struggle to say this word. It is a Pululi doll, and she is from Peru. She is handmade. Her face is like sculpted. Look at those eyelashes. She has these pretty little things in her hair. She has her little baby. She is adorable, and she was 50 cents, and she goes for about $50. So that's a good day all day. Then we have our Squishmallow friend. He is Bruce the Walrus. He's a 10-inch Squishmallow. He has a Kelly toy tag, but he is missing his Squishmallow tag. And I don't know that it was there because it doesn't look like, it doesn't look, do you see anything? It doesn't look like it's torn off. So that's kind of weird. But anyway, so this is our friend. And he is a Squishmallow. And he goes for about $27. And then we have him. Can you turn the overhead light on? Sorry, my overhead light isn't on, but the other light's not quite bright enough. So this one, unless I move these back a little bit, which I will. Okay, so this little guy here, he is so cute. He is a purple cow. He is a Spark Imagination. This is a Walmart brand, but if you guys haven't checked out Walmart plush, you should, because they're like super soft. But he's got his tags. He's like in great condition. I won't list him as new, but I will list him with tags. And he will go for about, I wrote these all down, I just have to figure them out, probably about $15 to $20. So the next little guy is this one. He's a Nat and Jules by Demdaco. And he is gray, and he's got these little swirls all over him. And he is a Payton Bear, Comfort of Flush. Again, 50 cents, and he's worth about 45. He is apparently pretty hard to find. Fancy that. Then you have this little guy here, also with his tags. and he is a Furzians. And he has a raccoon tail and a unicorn head. And apparently his name is Sugar Rush. He is collectible and probably worth about $25. Okay guys, so I've started and stopped this video about 20 times because I keep getting interrupted. So we're going to see if we can get through it this time. Woo-hoo. See, our next little guy, this is a Douglas cuddle toy with its tags. Look at him, he's cute. He is a German Shepherd puppy, and he is adorable. And he cost me 50 cents, and he goes for 25, and he's little too. Look, he's like about as big as that vase. So about, I think he's 8 inches long and about maybe 5 inches, 4 inches tall. So anyway, but he's a cutie. And he's really soft. I like Douglas toys. They're nice. So our next guy is this one, and he is beautiful. He is silky soft and sweet as can be. Look how cute he is. And he has he's not jointed exactly, but he does have like in his legs, and he's got his tags. He's a Vermont teddy bear, and he is actually, I just want to touch him all the time because it's so soft. You have no idea. It's like Jellycat soft, and if you're familiar with Jellycat, you know what I'm talking about. Jellycat feels like mink, and so does he. He is lovely. He is called a cuddle chunk, which is isn't that a great name? Anyway, so he again costs 50 cents, and I am going to be listing him for $60 because I didn't see anything like him online, and he is lovely. And I happen to know for a new Vermont teddy bear, these are guaranteed for life, so if you happen to get him or buy him and anything happens, you can get a hold of Vermont and they will fix him for free. And his feet are like little velvet. They're like minky. Anyway, he's super soft, lovely, and he does have his tags, so we're going to list him for $60. And hopefully he'll find a nice, lovely home. And then I found this cute little whale lovey. It's got like a chevron print. It's fleece on one side, and it's got the like longer fleece on the inside. And it's pretty cute. But he didn't have a tag, so I had to look him up, and I did find him. He is an SL Home Fashions Blue Whale Chevron Lovey security blanket, and he goes for about $15. And then I think I did the snuffle guy, didn't I? Did I do the snuffle guy? I don't know. So this is a Webkins. He's a bulldog. He's cute. Bulldogs, English bulldogs, French bulldogs especially, all go for a while. He's got his little Webkins here. He doesn't have a tag. He's got that tag, a Gans tag, but he doesn't have his tags. But that's okay because Webkins still sell. And he goes for about $15. There's some that go sell for even more without their codes. So, you know, do your homework, look them up. Some of them do. Most of them don't, but some of them do. Then we have this one. Yes, I found a Monchichi. Look at her. She's a little girl, baby Monchichi. She has a little bottle, and it does go in her mouth. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. But she'll put her little bottle in her mouth, and it does go in her mouth like that. There you go. Isn't that cute? She has little rubber feet, little rubber face. She is got some writing on her tags, but that probably matters very little. She is vintage from the 1970s. Sakaguchi, and a Europe and Japan tag, 50 cents, and she'll probably go for around the $70 range, which is crazy again because the Monchichis are little, but she's old. She's old and in great condition. And then we have our Minnie Mouse girl here, and Minnie is a baby Minnie, and she's like that soft gray and pink, and she has a little jingle bell in her butt. And I have another one of these listed already, but they're cute and they do sell. Though it's a long tail, it's going to take a little while for her to go, especially since I have 2 of them. But I will probably just add her to the listing that's already listed and make it that
there's 2 available, and that way if somebody wants to buy both of them, and like you have twin little girls or something, you can grab them both. And she is a Disney Parks as well, so she goes for about $18. Then we have this guy who's just cool. Look at that face. It's got sparkly ears, got like glittery buttons on, and this tag is the coolest thing. So this is an Acme premium supply toy from 1994. It may or may not have been a carnival toy. I'm going to guess it was a carnival toy. But I thought it would be this big exciting thing because it's old and it's cool and it's vintage and it only goes for about $15. But it's okay. And then we have our friend the frog. So this is a Build-A-Bear. He is a froggy. He is not available anymore. He does have his tag here. And I did get him for 50 cents. And he is, trying to find him on my list, called a Fabulous Frog. And he goes for around $50. So he's a good little find there too. He's fun. Look at that face. So Build-A-Bears that aren't bears generally do really well. So, and then we have our purple fishy here. He was $3. He's from Wheaton, which is actually not far from where we live. It's a Dr. Fish's Bitters bottle. It's purple, and it will go for about $20. And then this thing here is a white ceramic vase. The tag on the bottom, I'm still doing a little research. I haven't found it yet. And it's 1980 something, and it's Taiwan. And that's about all I could figure out about it right now. I am going to guess that I paid 50 cents for it. It's, again, about $20. But, Olive, what are you doing? Sorry, my dog is dragging things around. My light cord. She went for a wander. So, and then I have 3 more things here. So, in my bag, I found also Ugly Doll. So this Ugly Doll is from 2019. This is Moxie. Moxie makes noise. Ooh, come on, Moxie. She did make noise. She makes a magic noise. Oh, there you go. She makes a magic noise. Did you hear it? There it is. So anyway, and I have another Ugly Doll. These are both from 1996. So they're vintage, but they're not. And there we go. Here's another one. This one does not squeeze. This is blue, and this is called Sincerely I Love You, because it has 3 eyes. E-I-Y. E-Y-E. I'm sorry. So both of those probably go for about $26. Now for the piece de resistance. The crazy. Look what I found. Oh my goodness. Do you see it? It is a Build-A-Bear pumpkin kitty cat. So this is a bolo. Not that some of the other things weren't bolos, but this one's a big bolo. This baby is online for some big bucks. So I'm going to start an auction at $300 and see how she does, and we'll find out more later. But there's one that sold a year ago that won an auction for $15,000. So they're not selling for that anymore. There's more out there, and people are selling them cheaper, but easily $100. So that's it for this one. And thanks for watching. I'll pop up this total sold. So I'll pop up the total solds and the total spend. The spend was only $12. And I believe that the total is going to be like $865 if she sells for $300. So it might be a little less, it might be a little more. But if you see her, by the way, she's got a crooked nose, which makes her a little more valuable, and the pumpkins over her eye, the eye patch. So that's a little more sought after. So we'll see how she does. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll have more videos coming up soon. Bye-bye now.